If anyone know, let me know. Hopefully I can get it started by the time I upload this video. Back in the days, man, in middle school, right? Everybody said Adidas was cool is because all day I dream about sex, and I was like, oh, really? Okay. Well, today, all day I dream about starting. And once I get it started, I'm gonna change that S to Suzuki. So all day I dream about Suzuki. A little better, right? All right, let me try to figure out and get this thing started. What I've done is I put oil in the spark plug yesterday. Trying to get the compression up. Today I tried to start it when it's cold. Went through the carburetor one more time just to make sure, and everything was fine. I'm pointing towards electrical because sparks looks kind of weak, and I wonder if this motor is actually still good and the weak spark is not igniting. The spark color is not ideal. I made sure I got fuel. Crank is good. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I think I did everything. There's nothing left. Spark, fuel, air, compression. Oh, and I also check compression on the up and the down, so it gives that pressure and the sucking, and it gives that pop, you know. All right, I'm gonna need another cup of coffee. I just emptied half of that, which is about half a liter in there, and I don't have any oil coming up from the overflow. So I'm gonna add another half a liter, and I'm gonna put it in there, and if there's still no oil coming out, I'm gonna say I got some work ahead of me with this motor, man. It's like this is my second day trying to get this thing started. I drove it home. Just because I rode it home doesn't mean everything's good, you know. Like I said, just because doesn't mean it's okay, man. So let me go fill her up, and this is what they say, check the basic. All right, I give up. Okay, until, wait, I think I have an idea. I did everything to the best of my knowledge. All right, it's still a mess here, man. Oh, today is a grinding day. Went out, grabbed some parts. I grabbed a new kickstand, and I also grabbed a crank, the right crank seal, and a spark plug. But I just cleaned up the welds on the pipe now. She's looking good. She's looking ready. She's got the shine, baby. Yeah, man. So that's how she's looking, and then now I can put that silencer on the back. Now we just got to get her started, but before we do that, I got to fix this for my wife. All right, after numerous tries, it's time to lay her down. I think she needs a rest. So what I need to do right now is remove this exhaust and remove the clutch and replace the seal. I had a feeling it was going to be the seal. The piston ring, sleeve, everything looks good. It's only this seal and the left seal, and there's nothing else left. Unless it's something mechanical, and absolutely it's not, because I rode it home. So, how you guys liking that pipe, man? And the kickstand's cleared. I just bought a new kickstand, but I only use this part, and then, you know, so let's take her apart. All right, I made my clutch removal tool, and she's still resting. Got the cover off, and now I'm just going to be trying to get in there and pull her out. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. This was just laying on the inside. I mean, this is before I even touched it. So I wonder if they bought a cheap seal and then they put it on backward, and this was also just dangling on the crank side. Now, I guess it all depends on the seal, from my understanding. It all depends where is this here. So I had a hard time getting that thing out, but it is out. Some seal have 2 springs on both sides. So this one, I couldn't tell. However, I bought a genuine one, and to my liking, I found there is a spring on this side. Get you guys focused, and there's a spring on this side. So I wonder if the cheaper one only have a spring on one side. So I'm gonna put that in there. This motor has been, they probably most likely installed it wrong, because I mean you see a lot of this marking that was on there, and I knew. Oh, and also the bolts, this thing, it was not it was like that already. So now what we got to do is the other side, because from the look of this seal, I want to say that seal is like 40-year-old. It's just like the one on this side, or maybe it's been replaced once. I don't have the stuff to remove the magneto. I am tired. So, oh my god. Now I know why my wife said look at my face. Didn't give you guys a quick summary. The right side crank seal improved the compression a little bit. Now most likely I need to do the left side. Seeing how the right side seal look, man, I think the left side have no chance. My build is very different because, as you can see, even from the expansion chamber, I had to redo it. The seating position is different, and just a mixture of style in one bike. And one of the main reasons for me is that I have a long torso, so when I sit on a bike I look like a trained bear on a bicycle. Yeah, and this is not a circus, you know, but it is good because I enjoy building, and it gives me the opportunity to, you know, do something different. Okay, I think if I have a proportion body, I don't think it'll change anything. I'll still end up, you know, modifying something just because I enjoy it. Look who I got here. I got one of the boys, Mr. God. It's his birthday yesterday. God, happy birthday.
At home.
It was his birthday, so, you know, gotta put him to work, man. Yeah, so he's helping me. Without him, it would have been a little bit difficult taking out this magneto without the proper tool, but we managed to get it out. Now he just removed the broken. อะไรนะก้าอะไรหักนะ
ตัวต่อ
I broke the bit, so I said ก้ามาจัดการให้หน่อยพี่ทำพังพี่ทำหัก so he's gonna remove that to change the seal, and we should be good. So we'll be back.
เร่งเดียว
Okay, you know what I was saying I was talking to Guy in Thai, and I said, man, I think it took me 100 kicks to try to start this. And you know why it didn't start after that first kick? Here it is. See, the seal, we didn't have to remove it. Look, it's dangling. And I thought it was me, like, you know, พี่คิดนะแม่งกูทำไม่เป็นหรือเปล่านี่วะ มันไม่มีอะไรนี่นะ You know, what I was saying was maybe I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Well, partially, but anyways, this is the problem, man. Wow. Oh my god, if you thought you seen everything, you haven't seen this. So, at least we got that now. Once we put the seal in, it should fire right up. นี่แหละไม่มีความดันนะไม่มีความดูดเลย You know, no man. That's why we had no vacuum. And then I changed that side. When I changed that side, it improved. ตอนพี่เปลี่ยนฝั่งขวานะมันดีขึ้นนิดหนึ่งแต่ว่า we didn't even touch that. That just fell off. Okay, let's do this. All right, here we go. โอ้โหอาจารย์กล้ามาไม่ได้ยังไง
ต้องปักเทียนไปไหน
พี่ถอดไปก่อนใส่ไม่ไปก่อนถอดไม่ต้องใส่อันนี้ก่อน We're gonna hear the difference and พร้อมยังเอามันลง